Hi, thanks for joining us for our class today. So this is a mini workout for our deep abdominal core and our glute muscles, so our bums and tums, so we're going to work them quite hard. Okay, so to start with, we're going to start in kneeling, so we're going to come up into our high kneeling position, and we're just going to drop over to one side, and then from here, we're going to lift up into our side kick movement. So we're going to lift one leg up to hip height, and then if you can, we're going to slide the leg forwards, sliding back. So sliding forwards and sliding back. Now keeping that control and that core gently lifted as we're sliding that leg forwards and back, trying to maintain it in that hip height position. Good, well done. So keeping that control there, sliding forwards, sliding back. Very good. Okay, let's see if we can do a few more here. Really feeling that in those glutes working as you take the leg back and forwards. Well done. Keep going here. Let's see if we can do 5 more. Good. Well done. 2, and let's do 1 more here. 1, and then relax down. Well done. Very good. So it works that really hard. Let's do the same on the other side. So we're going to come onto that opposite side, and we're going to bring that leg up to that hip height here. And again, we're going to slide it forwards and sliding it back. So keeping that control and that hip height if you can. That core gently lifted as we're sliding the leg forwards and back. Well done. Breathing in and out as we're sliding that leg forwards and back from here. Well done. Maintaining that control at the pelvis and that core gently lifted. Well done. Breathing in and out as we're sliding that leg. Excellent. Let's see if we can do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and then 1 more. 1, and relax that leg down. Oh, well done, very good. Okay, now we're going to come onto the opposite side again. So coming over from here, just leaning down with that hand to support you. We're going to keep the knee bent, and we're going to lift that leg, keeping the knee bent up and out to the side. So we're just abducting through that leg, lifting up and out, working those glutes a little bit more, so really working those bottom muscles. Good. And let's see if we can do 8 more here. So we're going to do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. 1, and relax the leg down. Good. Okay, let's do the same on the opposite side. So coming over, and then we're going to come onto that opposite knee, keeping that knee bent, hand supporting on this side, and we're just lifting up and down from here. So abducting through that hip and lowering. Very good. So let's do, as I was saying before, just do 8 more. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax that leg down. Excellent. Okay, so from here we're going to come straight round onto all fours. We're going to go into our leg pull in prone position. So just to start with, you curl those toes under. We're going to lift up just an inch or so off the ground, and then lower back down. So you'll probably feel that tummy engage as you lift up and then lower. If that feels okay, then we can bring those hands just in front, another hand and a half, and then we're going to lift up and stretch forward. Good. Down and lower. Good. And again, lift up, stretch forward, coming back, and then lowering. Good. And again, lift up, stretching forward, lowering back down. If that's okay here, then we're going to come up a bit more, and then we're going to raise one leg, and then back down, and then raising the opposite leg, and lowering. So alternating sides, just really working that core and those bottom muscles as we're extending the leg behind. Good. Lifting that leg and lowering. 1 more each side here. Then coming down and then lowering. Great. Okay, so we're going to go back up into that position. I'm going to see if we can do 8 more kicks. So we're going to lift up, come forwards. And we're going to do 8, 7, 6, 5, keeping that control, 4, good, 3, 2, and 1 more, and then relaxing down. Good, let's stretch that out and just drop down into that child pose stretch, just to have a little stretch here, breathing in and out. On the out breath, just relax down into that stretch a little bit further if you can, but just go to where you feel comfortable. 1 more breath in and out, and relax back down. Good, and then we're going to walk back up from here. Lovely. Okay, so let's come down onto our mats now. So if you come down onto your backs, and we're just going to start with finding our neutral position. So feet and knees at hip width distance apart. Make sure you're starting with that neutral spine position. If you're not sure about this, you can see our website at pilateslive.co.uk for a little bit more detail on this. But starting in that neutral spine position, that core is gently engaged, our arms are relaxed down by your side, and we're going to go into a bridge from here. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that bottom under, using those bottom muscles to come up into that bridge. Slowly on the out breath, lower back down. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting that bottom, coming up into that bridge. Take a breath in the top here, and as you breathe out, slowly lowering down to that start position. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, using those bottom muscles, coming up into that bridge. Take a breath in the top here, and as you breathe out, slowly lowering down to that start. Great. If that's feeling comfortable, as you lift up, we can either raise a foot, opposite foot, or if you can, we can stretch the leg, and then the opposite leg, and then slowly coming back down. Good, so we're going to repeat that if you can, lifting up. Pick what's comfortable for you, but if you can, we're going to stretch the leg. Then the opposite leg, keeping those bottom muscles engaged so you're not dropping that pelvis down as you stretch the leg. Good, and again, lifting up, stretching the leg if you can, keeping that pelvis steady as you're extending through the leg. Well done, and again, lifting up through, stretching the leg, and the opposite leg, and then lowering down. Okay, let's do one more time, lifting up through, and then stretching one leg, and the opposite leg, and then slowly lowering back down from here. Very good. Okay, so from here, we're going to go into a one leg stretch. So if you can, we're going to bring both legs up into our double tabletop position, making sure you're maintaining that neutral spine. If you're starting to feel your back arch, then stop. You need to just make sure you're starting and maintaining that neutral spine all the way through our movement. So if you can, breath in. As you breathe out, stretch one leg away and come back to that start. So we're stretching the leg away on the out breath, keeping that control of that neutral spine. If that's okay here, we've got our hands behind our head, and we're going to add in a little abdominal lift, just going to that abdo prep as we're stretching that leg. Good, so we're just lifting through that upper body as we stretch that leg away. It's not a big lift through, we're just keeping that control as we're stretching the leg and lifting up into that abdominal prep from here. Good. Lengthening away one at a time. Well done. We'll do last few here. Keeping that control. Well done. Lengthening one leg at a time. Excellent. So really feeling that working into those abdominals now. And that deep abdominal core. Well done. We'll do last few. Good. And let's do one more each side. And then lowering that head back down, well done. And then lowering those legs back down, one at a time to that start position. Okay, so let's stretch out that back and just bring those knees up and towards our chest and just have a nice little hug here. Breathing in and out. On the out breath, just stretch down a little bit further if you can. Opening out that lower back, well done. Breathing in and out. On the out breath, relaxing down a little bit from here. Good, one more breath in and out. And on that out breath, relaxing down again from there. Lovely, and then just lower those legs back down one at a time. Okay, so we're just going to stretch out our glutes that we've worked quite hard today. So we're going to put one foot onto the opposite knee, Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up and towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. And then we're going to hold this stretch. So breathing in and out, on that out breath if you can, sink down into that stretch a little bit further, feeling it into those glutes and upper thigh here. If you still can't feel it, you can just roll to that side you're holding slightly, and you'll feel that stretch increase from there. So breathing in and out, on that out breath, sinking down into that stretch a little bit further if you can, but otherwise we're just holding this stretch here. After a few seconds you may feel that stretch ease slightly, and you can bring that leg in towards you a little bit further if you can, but just go to where you feel comfortable. Good. And then relaxing that leg back down. And we do the same on the opposite side, so other foot onto the other knee. Allow that leg just to relax there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, popping your hands around your thigh, just bring that leg up and towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. And then we're going to hold this stretch. So breathing in and out. On that out breath, if you can, sinking down into that stretch a little bit further. Just feeling that stretch through that back of that thigh, that glute muscles from here. If you still can't feel it, again, just roll to that side you're holding, just to increase that slightly. Still breathing in and out, no tension through that upper body. Just holding that stretch. On that out breath if you can, sinking down into that stretch a little bit further. If you can, just holding that there. Good. Breathing in and out. Relaxing down. Lovely. One more breath in and out here. And on that out breath, sinking down a little bit further. Well done. And just relax that leg back down from here. Great. So we're going to come back up into sitting. Fantastic. Well, thank you for joining us today. So for more Pilates, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you can join us on our weekly online classes at our website at pilateslive.co.uk.